Q is up. We don't know what for yet, and this is a pretty early queue. I don't know what to expect. Yo, what's up? How's it going? If you guys have low time, I don't know. That might be a little too early. We haven't heard if anything is live yet, I don't think. We just know the queue is up. Good morning, all. We got Manly in the chat. Lord Chungus. Yeah, Cyber Monday sale of some sort. Man, after how much they were dropping the other day with ETBs and booster bundles for Ascended Heroes, maybe we're going to see tins or poster collection, or maybe it's just a Cyber Monday. We don't know. It's exciting. But the queue is up. It's been up for just a few minutes now. So I would say, yeah, if you're at like 1, 2, 3 minutes, you might be a little too quick on the jump here. Yeah, nothing available yet. We're not seeing anything live quite yet. Who Face is at 22 minutes. That's probably pretty solid time. 22 minutes, I think you're probably good. Keep in mind that these times will fluctuate. They'll move up, they'll move down. Hour 22, hour 18. Just got home, popped your melatonin, time trying to sleep. And of course the queue hits. Justin's already in. Yeah, I would probably try to re-queue Justin if possible. We still do not know what is dropping. 7 minutes, hour 22. Yeah, okay. All right, so we got some people pretty quick on the jump and some people a little behind. We do not know what is up. There's no product loaded that we know of yet. We just know that the queue went live a few minutes ago. So we're still waiting to hear back from what possibly has been loaded on the Pokemon Center. It could be some more Ascended Heroes since after what they did last week, although the only thing that's different is this is a pretty early drop. So, yeah, if you guys hear or see anything, let us know in the chat. Happy Monday, Floyd. Happy Monday to all you guys. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. If you celebrated Thanksgiving, is it international? I believe Canada and UK queue is up as well. I'm not positive. Yeah, could be Ascended Heroes blisters, could be tins, could be the poster collections. We don't know. Will it kick you out after a while if you got in early? Yeah, so if you get in early, you're going to want to click around the website every 30 seconds, 45 seconds to keep it reloading. I would probably just re-queue, if I'm being honest. Yeah, timer just jumped up to 44 minutes for me. Oh, can we get some Magikarps in the chat for Captain Pooface becoming a Magikarp member? Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. You are an absolute legend. Carps in the chat. If we have any other members in the chat, thank you so much. Appreciate the support, good sir. Let's see. Carps in the chat. Carps in the chat. Yeah, there's Manly. Carps in the chat. Oh yeah, I did not, I have still not nailed down the details of the members only giveaway, but we will be doing that. So you are entered to win that. Can't be captain if I'm not catching the carps. Let's see. Destin Rivals booster boxes and tins. Where are you hearing that information? Is it really? I have not seen that anywhere. I would be totally on board for Destin Rivals. Sign me up. I'm in. I feel like I'm playing Don't Wake Daddy, trying to keep my session alive. Don't wake Daddy. I always wanted that game as a kid. I remember hearing that, but one booster box and tin already? Are you just trolling? Are you positive? I haven't. Once again, just some people saying that. I don't see that, hearing that anywhere else. If you did, congratulations. Congratulations. I'm not hearing Destin Rivals. That would be cool, though. That would be cool. We're here for Destin Rivals. We got an early stream. Welcome in, everybody. Once again, if you guys are just joining, the Pokemon Center queue is live, but we don't actually know what products have been loaded in quite yet. No joke, I rejoined and got straight back in. Yeah, you might have to try a different browser, like a incognito or a private browser, and then that should put you in the queue. Imagine if it was 151 PC ETBs. Ooh, I think we're a little far out from 151 at this point. That would be crazy. If you got straight back in, you were too early. Yeah. Some say Surging Sparks ETBs. Okay, I have not heard that yet. That would be interesting. Yes, nothing has been loaded yet. So if you didn't see any card restocks, it's because nothing has been loaded quite yet. Yes, they do have the Skateboard Black or Cyber Monday bundles or Black Friday bundles or whatever they did. Oh. Surging Sparks. PC ETBs on the UK site. If we have any UK people here, it looks like if you're through already and you're not seeing anything, you either need to keep the site up, like survive on the site, just keep refreshing every so often, kind of hang out on the website, not too quickly, just take your time. It looks like the only thing we're seeing is possibly on the UK side. Main buzz. If you're at 2.5 hours, I would not stress. My timer just went up. We were at like 20 minutes and went up to 55. So I think everyone's timer went up. So I wouldn't be too stressed. However, if this isn't like a main product drop, like Ascended Heroes, like we've seen in the past, it will go kind of quick. If it ends up being an actual Ascended Heroes drop, then you probably will be good. But don't be stressing out if your timer goes up pretty big. That's pretty normal. The timer moves quite a bit. We've seen it fluctuate in the past. Change going to come soon. This was early. Yes, I was not fully ready for this. I was up because I am West Coast. I was up and getting ready, but yeah, they do have that Blastoise and Venusaur, the skateboard bundles that are up right now. What time did the queue drop? Queue went live 15 minutes ago. Maybe not 15, maybe a little less than that, actually. 14. I tried to get live as fast as possible. I was caught slightly off guard because I was just getting up. I was just getting to the computer to get ready to start recording my normal video for the day. 8 minutes. You may be early. We don't know yet. It just depends on the drop. If it's one of those smaller restocks if it ends up being surging, then you'll be okay. We got Rain Collects in the chat. I think I'm way too late. 4 hours. Oh, 4 hours might be too late. It really depends on what they're dropping. If they drop more Ascended Heroes and it's a big supply, you could end up being all right. Pokecore says he's taking a dump and taking a drop myself. Times are going up right now, so if you guys have a high queue time, I wouldn't stress it too much yet. Mine has just only been going up because I think people are not checking out, at least on the US side. They're just hovering around the website. So they're trying to wait for whatever it is to finally load. So I wouldn't be too worried about your queue times quite yet. Yes, don't stress. Yes, we're hearing surging on the UK side. Nothing loaded Canada and US yet that I'm hearing. Ben Han has a great question if you're newer. If it's Ascended, can we get more? If we already got bundles and ETBs, I heard you can get banned. No, you can get more. You can place another order. Yeah. You'll totally be good. And it probably would be a different product anyways. So don't stress, my friend. You will be all right. 39 minutes. Texas Dad's at 2 minutes. Yeah, Texas Dad, you may get through and see nothing. Just keep that in mind. We haven't heard of anything being fully loaded yet, so. Surging PC ETBs, by the way, pretty good promo. Shinji Kanda Magneton, not a bad promo. I'd take that all day. Yes, Cameron Hensley, if you're in a little too early, unfortunately. They have not loaded the product. We have seen this happen the past 2 drops. People who are getting in early are either not seeing it even when it's live. It's just been what's happened. Yeah, there is nothing on the US side loaded quite yet. German guy, we got German guy in the chat. Can we get let's get some more carps going in the chat for our channel members. Get some carps going. We got Rain Collects, German guy, and oh yeah, Jalen Christian's in here. He's ready. What else we got? Yeah, Manly and Captain Pooface as well. So get some carps in the chat for those channel members. Appreciate you guys. You guys are absolute legends. Stokey92, what is this for? We do not know quite yet. It looks like right now on the UK side, Surging Sparks Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes have been loaded, but we have not seen that on the US or Canada side quite yet. That could just be coming. It could just be a matter of time. Another Pokemon account, if you're through already, you may be too early. Either you want to reset, get back in queue, or hover around the website. Try to click on something every like 30, 45 seconds to keep your session alive. That is your best chance. Or just re-queue. It's really going to depend, guys, on what they drop. If it's a big, healthy Ascended Heroes drop that they end up adding, which we have no indication that it 100% will be, then you have a pretty good chance, because those queues have been up for hours at a time. Got the maintenance page and pushed me to queue at 4 hours. Ooh, yeah, that is rough. I'm so sorry, guys. If you're seeing 4.5, 5 hours, that's a little rough. Times may be a little off right now, though. Yes, victory Taco Bell, ladies and gentlemen. If we hit today on this queue, we have to go celebrate with a victory Taco Bell, victory bell, if you will. What are we going to order? Great question. We got a super chat from, it just says blank. It says a blank name, but whoever you are, thank you, sir. You're an absolute legend. He says, they, the good old days. Still got my Surging Sparks Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. I still have mine as well. I would not mind getting a few additional. I really would not. We'd have to wait and see. Cheesy Gordita Crunch. Ooh, can't go wrong. There is so Cheesy Gordita Crunch. Crunchwrap Supreme. Okay. Got 2 Ascended drop, so 4 hours isn't worth the wait. Good luck, everyone. Hey, Card Father, thank you for stopping by. If you're dipping out, thank you so much for stopping by the stream and supporting it. Chevy Suburban says, what is dropping? As of now, on the US and Canada side, nothing. On the UK, we're hearing Surging Sparks Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. Every time I eat Taco Bell, it's sadly not a victory afterwards. Oh, man. Jake World, how was my Thanksgiving? My Thanksgiving was very nice. Very nice. It was just a small little Thanksgiving. It was pretty quick. Actually, my little tummy got a little bit upset, so I actually left pretty quick after, and had a little bit of tummy issues. But it was fine, actually. I still ended up having a good Thanksgiving. How was everyone else's Thanksgiving? Jake, how was yours? How was everyone's? Let me know. Great question if you're newer. Kicks in crypto. If you got the Sended Heroes ETB and the booster bundles, can you still hit again? Yes, you can. You will be fine. You'll not get banned. Do not worry. Lord Chungus says, click too fast. Yeah, you could have been in a little too fast. This is just something we've seen from the last few drops. It just takes them a while to actually load the product in. So, two-layer taco extra beef with jalapeno sauce. Whoo, that sounds good. Yeah, surging, Rain, good point on that for surging. It was October of last year, so it hasn't been out that long. So yeah, I don't think surging's not out of print yet. Thanksgiving was good until I got drunk and passed out on the couch and missed the Bengals Ravens game. Hey, isn't that what Thanksgiving's all about? Sleeping on the couch, watching football, or not watching football, passing out. Let's see. Got in too fast, had to clear history and hop back in around 3 hours. What is dropping today? Dude, Dave, for everybody just joining, what's the drop? Nothing right now has dropped on the US or Canada side. We have seen Surging Sparks, Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes in the UK. So, that will be maybe coming to US and Canada. We don't know. It could be something else. We just don't know quite yet. Let's see. Did you enjoy the Lions Packers halftime? I didn't watch the halftime show. I missed it. What was it? Was it good? In the past, most of the ETBs have been limit 2. And there also has been sometimes when it's limit 1. So it does depend. I don't believe that will work, Isaac. If you join the UK, excuse me. If you join the UK queue, I don't think they will ship to the US. SAR Pikachu about to tank even more. I know, I just pulled it not that long ago. I finally pulled it. Oh, it was Eminem and Jack White. No, I did not. I did not see that. Yeah, UK ships to only UK, US ships to only US. I think you technically could for the UK if you had a forwarder, right? Oftentimes you can like set up a forwarding service where it'll be like you have to ship it to their address and then they will get it and then reship it to you. So obviously you'd have to pay them for that as well. So Katrina says, I'm new to all this Pokemon Center queue. Can you explain if people that join now 4 hours in Europe for me have a chance of getting product or usually gone? Great question. Oh, sorry, not Katrina, Katarina. Sorry. Yes. So it depends on the product. If the only thing we don't know everything that's dropping if you're in the UK. So if they only drop those Surging Sparks Elite Trainer boxes, then you probably don't have a chance at getting anything. If it's like the other drops that they did last week for the new set, Ascended Heroes, those were actually in stock for hours at a time. And you probably have a pretty decent chance. We don't know. Some stuff could still get loaded. So I'm sorry, I don't have like a solid answer. It just really depends. We don't always know what they're dropping beforehand or anything. So yeah, hopefully that helps. Let's see. How about them 49ers, by the way? Sheesh. Hey, we got some football fans in here talking about football on a Pokemon live stream. Some people like Pokemon and football. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Not a Bears fan, but I got nothing against them. Oh yeah, Jay Foley, absolute legend in the chat. Absolute legend in the chat. Can we get some carps in the chat for Mr. Foley? Foley, if you're just joining, we don't know what's dropping as of yet. Nothing on the US has dropped. It has just been UK surging PC ETBs. Yeah, sorry, poor Browns. That was rough. Light Rage. Nothing has dropped on the US or Canada yet. Looks like Surging Sparks in the UK. Yes, Surging Sparks PC ETBs in the UK. Times have been fluctuating. We were down around 20 minutes, I believe. Then we were up closer to an hour. Now we're back down to 32 minutes. Shadur. Yeah. Shadur. 4 well, he's at 4 hours. Hey, if you guys are seeing those high times right now, they're not going down very fast. So if once we could get some product, maybe it's Ascended Heroes, you could actually have a decent chance at scoring. We just don't know quite yet. First time Niners have won in Cleveland against the Browns since 1984. Is that true? 1984. That's a long time, if that's true. You know, we haven't won a Super Bowl since 94. That much I can remember. Nintendo definitely figuring out how to get rid of bots and scalpers on the Pokemon Center. Yes, the last few drops have been pretty good. Evo Skies, Booster Box Restock incoming. Pokemon Center executives laughing, changing the time for no reason. Yeah, they're just like, let's stress them out, up the time. Yeah, so, yeah, okay. See, Rain's moving down 2 hours and 41 minutes. Queue times will go down. They will go down. A lot of people probably hovering on the website right now. We have Inept is in here. Thank you, sir. Thank you for stopping back by again. Another great supporter of the channel. Inept card collector. Stokey 92. For the UK right now, it's Surging Sparks PC ETBs. If you guys are just joining, we haven't seen anything load on the US or Canada yet. It's only been Surging Sparks Elite Trainer boxes on the UK side. So nothing quite yet. Christopher had to re-queue, got a 3-hour queue. Yeah, it just depends on what they drop, guys. We don't know. Just got paid to perfectly timed surprise drop for me. Nice! Perfect timing. Yeah, if you're on the website too long, you will get kicked. You will have to re-queue. Hopefully, let's see, maybe if sometimes they're doing this where they just, it seems like they wait at a certain time period, maybe in 12 minutes, that's be 8 Pacific, 11 Eastern, we'll get an update here on what could be available. Matt says, I wanted to say the live streams during the drops are great, and I appreciate them. Say you're very welcome, and thank you. I appreciate you guys being in here. You guys are absolute legends. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Let's see. Yes, Rini, there is a queue for the US. That's the one we're in. Just we don't know what's going to drop on the US side yet. It's only been Surging ETBs on the UK side. So this is for the US. We just don't know what has dropped, if anything. I don't know why they would put the queue up without dropping anything. So we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, Surging Sparks for the UK. KFT says nothing new. I'll click around and see. Oh, okay. Black Bolt, White Flare, ETBs. I have a tight budget, so is it worth to buy Surging Sparks, bro? Yes. Surging Sparks PC ETBs would be a good pickup right now. Especially at MSRP. It's only $60 for an ETB. So yeah, if you're on the UK side, pick up a Surging. Black Bolt and White Flare Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes are up on the US and Canada. Does anybody know what the limit is? Is it limit 1? Thank you. Tris this says, come on, smash the like button, guys. Yeah, if you guys are in here, You should be able to get one of each. You should be able to get one of each. If it's limit 1, you should be able to get 1 black bolt, 1 white flare. Okay, limit 1. Nice. Okay. No limit 2. Oh, limit 2 in the UK. You can get whatever the limit is of each product. Black bolt and white flare ETB. Yes. ETB, USA and Canada. So that's kind of interesting. So we have surging sparks in the UK and then black bolt, white flare in the US and Canada. Nathan pulled an all-nighter. Wow. Congratulations, sir. Especially if you're excited for Black Bolt and White Flare. Jose says he's in and added to cart. Interesting drop. Q's probably going to be a bit slower now. Yeah, but we will probably see people start checking out as well. Yeah, I got in the queue a little too early, and now everything is 4 hours. Yeah. Hey, Pokey AO. Same, I'm West Coast as well. Luckily, I got up before my alarm, and I had to let my dogs out and stuff, feed the dogs, got up, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get to work early. I'm going to get my video out early for the day. So I hopped on the computer, and like kind of right as I sat down, I was still like kind of tired, and seeing that the queue was up, and I was like, what the heck? Oh, Inept is in at 2 minutes. All right. Hey, good luck, Inept. Good luck to everybody, who's hitting or who has a chance to hit. If you hit, congratulations. This looks like one of those drops that won't be too long. They're adding old PC ETBs. Yes, PokeAO, blessing in disguise. So if you're at like 3-4 hours on your queue, it doesn't bode well for you guys, but that doesn't mean that they can't add more product. I would think that this drop might end up being one of the quicker ones. No, shout outs to everyone who doesn't get anything as well. You're right. Shout out to everybody in here. If you guys could, can you use Apple from your phone as payment? I don't think they have Apple Pay on Pokemon Center. I believe you can use PayPal. 2 hours queue. It depends if they add more. I would say if this is all they have, they're probably not going to have 2 hours worth of product if it's Black Bolt, White Flare. If I had to guess. Ooh, is the Wiglet code still live? I don't know. They have been adding a lot of drops lately. Yes, they have. Can I get lucky at 1 hour and 5 minutes? Guys, when I say all of this, I don't know anything for certain. I'm just estimating about what we've seen in the past. It is possible that for an hour, but if it's one of those shorter drops, you may not even hit at an hour. It just depends. Holiday US is the code for Wiglet. Holiday US is the code for Wiglet. I'm going to try and pin that for you guys. If you want to capitalize on that, we'll pin that message. Holiday US, that's obviously for the US side. Victor says, oh, my time went from 4 hours to 30 minutes. Let's go. Hey, congratulations. Yeah, so right now, what is dropping? If you guys are just joining, on the UK side, Surging Sparks, Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Boxes. If you're US or Canada, Black Bolt, White Flare, Elite Trainer Boxes. What the code gets you like a little Wiglet plushie, I believe. It's like a Christmas. That's a Christmas one, right? White or black, which one's better? Get both if you can. Although I would say maybe people like Black Bolt a little bit more. If you could only get one, I'd probably lean Black Bolt. Personally, if I had to pick, I'm going Black Bolt. But if you can get both. The code is pinned. It's just Holiday US, one word. And you're going to enter it, and it's going to be a weird spot when you enter it when you go to checkout. It's going to say, like, enjoy Pokemon, and you have to click on that, and then it opens up a text thing for you to enter it. So just keep in mind it can be hard to get the code. That's probably a scalper question. Hey, not everybody not everybody's a scalper in here. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're just newer. You never know. I'm good. I got out my other. Good luck. You're doing. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for the support, guys. Also, Corn says 930 people and only 65 likes. If you guys could just take a second out of waiting in queue to hit the like button, and maybe if you're new, hit the subscribe button, because I do post videos every single day. We will be making a video after this as well. What is dropping? It is Black Bolt White Flare PC ETBs for US and Canada. The pinned comment is the promo code for the US Wiglet thing. Holiday US worked. All right. Congratulations to Inept for hitting. Congratulations. But yeah, if you guys could hit the like button, maybe subscribe with notifications on, because we do go live for these Pokemon Center drops, which many people have found helpful. And I just appreciate you guys supporting the channel. Even if you don't, I greatly appreciate everyone in here. How do you check UK and Canada if you are in the US? Okay, Braden, chill. I checked, I use Poke Notify, so that's where I'm hearing, and also people were just reporting in the chat. You can't necessarily like check them per se, if that makes sense. Emo Crest says he needs more subs for the amount of work and news updates he gets. Oh, thank you for the kind words. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you. Solo Rogue, yes, you should be able to get one of each. Yes, it is nice to have somebody to wait with. Elm Sports Cards says, do you collect sports cards or just Pokemon? I collect sports cards as well. Although I've been going a little lighter on the sports cards lately. Niners, Lakers is what I PC mostly as far as sports goes. Breakfast, Taco Bell, Sire Foss is in here. Victory bells if you guys hit. What's dropping? TCG craze. Black Bolt and White Flare ETB. Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. Honestly, waiting here is so much better than in the Discords where it's 90% trolls. We get some fun trolls in here every once in a while. Haro Master says, I gave up sports cards, lost so much money. Unless you sell the card at the moment you open it. Yeah, it depends. There's been some, it depends. If the athlete's hot, it can be real punishing. You pull a card, guy tears his ACL, you're screwed. It really can. It can be brutal. Let's see. We are at 7 minutes for our queue. Taco Bell Mystery Meats and Aftermath. Hey, it's all a gamble with the Taco Bell. Oh, what do you chase for sports, kabooms, downtowns? I really like downtowns. I like downtowns a lot. But I don't rip a lot of sports, if I'm being honest right now. I got, okay, full transparency quickly for the, yes, Charizard has ever torn his ACL. That's true. Real quick, just on the sports, and then I'll get over it, or we'll be done with it. After the 49ers lost that Super Bowl, the last one, because I'm such a diehard fan, it put me off to sports because I was so down. I'm still down, even though we're doing good this season. And it's just put me off, if I'm being honest. Pooface is in it. I'm hearing still, it should be still in stock, for Canada. Added both, got the spinning ball of doom now. ETBs at my cart are just grayed out. Should be Black Bolt and White Flare. Should be $60. Should be in stock. Zach, if you're at 3 hours, at least as of now, you could be cooked. It really depends. Some people in chat are saying out of stock possible. I think it's going to depend. Victor Ochoa, if you want, there is a link to the my Discord. There's a buy sell trade if you want to use that. Yes, Aussie509 says use code HOLIDAYUS for a free ornament. Yes, that is in the pinned comment. Jonathan Lewis, if you're at 2 hours, probably not. It looks like we might be already out of stock. This is one of those things where When it's not a full product launch like Ascended Heroes, it can go out of stock. I do collect some One Piece, a little bit. I want to get more into One Piece. Paradox Rift in stock. Black Bolt out of stock. Only managed to get White Flare, says Pooh Face. Okay. So they added some Paradox Rift, and Black Bolt went out first. So White Flare, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through and get any White Flare. We are at 4 minutes here on the US side. Yeah, One Piece. So the only really One Piece cards I have, I do have the PSA. I just got a PSA submissions back from the PSA One Piece cards, and they all got sequential 10, so I'm actually very happy about that. We got a super chat from the Shiny app. Let's go. Hope you get some goodies. Huge shout out to the Shiny app, by the way. They've been a huge sponsor of the channel for a long time now. If you guys want to go, make sure you go check out Shiny. Huge shout out to Shiny. Make sure you check out Shiny. Like I said, that is the app that I use. It is the best way to track your collection. And we also have, whoa, let's go. Rain collects with the 5 gifted members. Thank you so much, Rain. You are an absolute legend. For those of you, we see Inept got gifted a membership. He's in here all the time. For those of you that just got gifted a membership, we will be doing a members only giveaway this month. So you guys will automatically be entered. Make sure you stay tuned to the channel, because I will be posting on how to claim your prize, probably later in the month. Let's see. What is different from the Collector app versus Shiny? You know, to be completely honest, I never really used Collector. I've only really used Shiny. I haven't found, and that's just the honest truth, I haven't used Shiny, or I mean Collector. I only use Shiny. I haven't had a need to even try it. I believe they're fairly similar though, but I just like the way that Shiny works better. I like the charts, the graphs are real nice. Yeah, can we get some carps in the chat here? Let's get some carps in the chat for all the new members. Five new carps. And a huge shout out and thank you again to Shiny for supporting the channel. You guys are absolute legends. Shiny is completely free. Yes, it is completely free to use. There is a paid version where you guys can unlock some additional features, but free to try. I say try it out. Yeah, Dream Reaper says Shiny is the best app. Frag, so not coming from me, this is unbiased. Frag says I use both and Shiny is closer to market prices. That's coming from someone in the chat. Corp. Feezy24, we got another member back in here. Feezy says, good morning, trainers. What's the drop today? Any way to transfer your portfolio from Collector to Shiny? I don't know. Maybe if Shiny is still in here, maybe they can chime in. I'm not positive on that. What is dropping right now? We had Surging Sparks, Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Boxes on the UK side, and Canada and US was getting Black Bolt, White Flare, and we're also hearing something about Paradox Rift as well. But we should be getting through here shortly. 1 minute left till we get in. Shiny is the most user-friendly as well. Yeah, Shiny, I like their card scanner is really good. I like the card scanner, it goes quick. Just got in, was already at the center, got booted. When the drop happened, I'm not seeing anything. Were you US, Canada, or UK, Keith? It's going to depend. But Black Bolt, sounds like Black Bolt sold out. White Flare may be still in stock as far as PC ETBs go. It's a long minute. It does happen. That's a long minute. Paradox is sleeved packs? Okay. I like Paradox. Paradox is underrated. All right, we are in. Let's see. Nothing. So here's that Holiday US for the Wiglet. It's an ornament. Life-size plushies. So Black Bolt and White Flare still checking out. Okay, so it's not on the homepage, so let's try this. Let's go to Black Bolt and White Flare. You guys were seeing it live for the ETBs. Let's click on, we'll go White Flare first, see if it lets us. It does let us add to cart. Looks like a limit of 1. All right. Maybe we're going to try the cart trick where you go to the cart and go back. Click add to cart. It does not let me add to cart. Looks like we may have just gotten out of stock here on Black Bolt White Flare. I think Black Bolt was the first one to go out. It does say out of stock. Oh, it's a bundle? Let's see if this works. Oh, here we go. Battle Academy bundle. Oh man, they're making us buy it. All right, let's try this. No longer available. Out of stock. All right, bundles. Black Bolt, White Flare bundles. Just these. Booster bundles. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Looks like new releases. Yeah, so it was here. Yeah, these bundles. Hearing out of stock both. Yeah. It does not let me add to cart. It says out of stock or no longer available. White Flare bundle, yeah, with the Academy box. Paradox Rift. We'll see if that's still in stock. Paradox Rift packs limit 6. See if we can add this to the cart. Okay, we can add Paradox Rift. Plushie. Was that plushie bundle that we just saw? Is that live? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just got cooked. We just got error 17'd. We just got error 17'd. So, unfortunately, we are done. We went a little too fast and a little too aggressively through the website, and we got error 17'd. It happens to everyone. These things happen. That is very unfortunate. So we are a little bit done. Unfortunately. Patchlight says, love the hat. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, it happens. It happens. Error 17 means you get flagged as a bot. We were moving around a little too fast on the website, clicking a little too much. So, little bit unfortunate there. But those first partner, I was trying to get to those first partner plushie links. It looks like they have some cool, cool promos. Looks like celebrations promos that I wanted to see. So yeah, they their bot detection is a little strict. We got flagged. Essentially, we got flagged as a bot. It looks like Paradox Rift packs were still in stock, though. I was able to add 6 to the cart, but when I was jumping around too much is when we got error 17'd. So it unfortunately is something that happens. If you guys are still in, you guys still have a chance. There is no victory Taco Bell for me today. Unfortunately, there are still Paradox Rift packs still in stock, and possibly those first partner plushie bundles, but the Elite Trainer boxes are out of stock, unfortunately. No Taco Bell today. Victory Bell has not been achieved, but it still can be for you guys. If you guys are in queue, you may be able to snack. I guess I'm hungry. You may be able to snag some packs at least. Yeah, next time go to the straight to the new releases. Yes. What Elite Trainer boxes were being sold? It was Black Bolt and White Flare on the US and Canada side. Oh, I missed a super chat. I'm so sorry. Sorry, was I trying to check out? We missed a super chat. Oh, so sorry. Pokey Bros with the super chat says love the channel and what you, I'm assuming what you do, would maybe like to collaborate with you in the future. Thank you so much for reaching out and for the super chat. Far too kind, far too kind. You are an absolute legend. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry I missed your chat earlier. It must have been during my Error 17 debacle. Were you able to get boxes from Walmart yesterday? I did not get anything. I did not even try from Walmart yesterday. A little frustrated with the Walmart as of late. They canceled one of my orders for no reason. So yeah, I did not hit anything from the Walmart there. So a little bit unfortunate there. Let's see. Was anybody else hitting? Hey, Paradox Rift, Jalen. Paradox Rift is not that bad. Paradox Rift has some good cards, I would say. But totally understandable if you don't like it. Do Dave still at an hour, 38 minutes? I don't think I'm getting any packs. Yeah, maybe not looking too likely. Blood Red Shrimp. It was Surging Sparks, PC ETBs for the UK. Canada and US was Black Bolt, White Flare, PC ETBs. Oh, Ozzy says Walmart went smooth yesterday. Hey, congratulations. Hey, congratulations for you that hit yesterday as well. I was on Pokemon Center. Now the site won't load any products. RIP. Yeah. How can you hate the Altaria? Hey, the Altaria is nice. I do like the Altaria and the Roaring Moon from Paradox. Great cards. Great cards. Let's see. Oh yeah, and the Groudon, obviously. Obviously. I do like that Groudon. Super underrated. Let's see. Cyrefoss says, I'm cooked. Why did they drop so early? Yeah, maybe they dropped something at 10 Pacific time. I don't know. Usually if they're doing an early drop, it's usually pretty quick as far as what goes. Like I said, when it's not, like if it was Ascended Heroes, something, maybe like the tins or something. Yeah, Ozzy, you should be able to post the link in here. You should be good. Let's see. Still in stock. Looks like the ETBs are not in stock anymore. Black Bolt and White Flare ETBs. Hey, Loco Boy, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. If you're out because the product you wanted is gone, that is A-okay. It does suck for the people who got in a little too early and then got kicked before they loaded in. That is unfortunate. Lucius says, would you recommend GameStop for grading cards? There's been yes and no. It's really great for if you're just going to grade a few and you don't want to pay the PSA membership and all of that. There's been some controversies around GameStop. It depends on the GameStop. I would say overall, I think yes, if you're wanting to do your first submission and you're not grading that many, it streamlines the process and makes it easier. If you're a little bit more serious, maybe consider grading yourself, but it's a great way to get into it. So yeah, I would say I personally haven't used GameStop. I know people who have used GameStop and have had no problems. I just already have a PSA membership, so I submit direct. Hot Chili Dave says, got one Black Bolt and one White Flare ETB, waited about a minute or two to join queue. Yeah, so sometimes joining the queue a little quick can be bad. So Hot Chili Dave is the pro here. He waited just a little bit and got in. The Jodo First Partner Pack, I believe, is the plushie with the promo cards, right? Is that... I was trying to click on that right before I got Error 17 out. unfortunately, so I wasn't able to pull that up. But it looked like plushies plus promo cards. Yeah, see, so Christopher Kastner, that I've heard that about GameStop as well. So just keep that in mind. Like I said, not every GameStop is doing that. So, you guys know when Pokemon Center? How do you guys know when Pokemon Center? Jake FPV says has drops. I sub so I can see your streams and hopefully know if there's any other way. Yeah, so Jake, I use Poke Notify. I'm sure there'll be other people in the chat that will say other ways that they know about the drops. I like Poke Notify. That's what I use. A lot of the time, they let me know, like, sometimes even before, like, hey, security changes are changing, 30 minutes, get ready. So that's how I find out. I was about 8 minutes behind you in the queue, and the plushie packs were out of stock. Yeah, okay. I still wanted to pull them up and see what they were. Fur Hunter got 2 hours. Probably not, unfortunately. This isn't one of those big drops. We usually want to see, like, an Ascended Heroes, like a new launch. They usually tend to last a lot longer. There might still be Paradox Rift packs in stock. Can you guys confirm? Anyone who's in, can you confirm? Is Paradox Rift packs out of stock as well? Spinning Pokeball. I don't know how to cure the spinning Pokeball. Pokebros, were you able to get Ascended Heroes? Yes. So those drops went really well for me. For both the Elite Trainer boxes and the booster bundles. So I was able to hit on both. Pretty excited about that, if I'm being completely honest. We still don't know the full set either. So that's like, I can't wait to see what the other IRs and SIRs are going to be on the English side. So very excited. It looks like they printed a ton of Ascended Heroes, which I'm here for, a big fan of. It was pretty available during the drop. I have Discord up on my Pokemon Center. When I hear the ping's opinion, I check Pokemon Center to check to see what the Discord is about. That's not a bad strategy. It's not a bad strategy. Okay, so Paradox Rift packs are still in stock. If you are a Paradox Rift fan, make sure you check that out. Paradox Rift might be one of the last surviving things. KFT says it's hard not to hop in the queue too quick. I hopped in too early on the last two drops. Tanner Grip says, what is Poke Notify? Poke Notify is a notification service, a Discord server, essentially, where they give you product restock notifications. It is a paid service, so keep that in mind. There should be a link in the description if you guys want to try it for a free trial. But yeah, that's just what I use. Other people will probably post other things that they use. They like to post, those, which is totally fine. But I use Pokénote. That's just what I use. And there are free Discords. There are Twitters. There are other things as well. Jay Havoc says, oh, sick to my stomach, think I entered too early and couldn't get the Ascended Heroes. Oh, man. Yeah, let's see. Blake Jargon just checked out Paradox Rift packs. Congratulations. Hey, we got to celebrate anytime we can get any packs at MSRP. How long have I been collecting? Well, I started originally in 1999. As a kid, I started collecting. Definitely took some time off as a kid. Got more back into it in like COVID times. So. Ben Han, great question. Says, for Ascended, I use a credit card that is going to expire before it comes out. Has anyone else done this? Yes, you will be fine. They will email you saying, like, hey, whoa, we couldn't charge your card. Here's a link to update it. So you'll be good. Don't worry. They did add Apple Pay? Hot Chili Dave is saying that they did add Apple Pay. That's interesting. I hadn't seen that as an option before. That's cool that they added. Ben Han says, can I... oh yeah, sorry. Yes. Hopefully I can change the card. Yes, you will be able to. They'll try and charge it. It won't go through. They'll send you a link and you'll be able to change it. There is also a link to my Discord. If you guys want to join my Discord, it's a pretty decent group of people. There's a buy, sell, trade. It's a pretty good community. I should be in the description if you guys want to check that out. Ozzy used Apple Pay today as well. Okay, that's cool. That's good to know that they're adding more payment methods. Yes, you only have 5 days to change it, and Apple Pay. Okay, Apple Pay is only on mobile, obviously. Makes sense. Yeah, Benhan, don't worry. You're totally good. Totally. No reason to stress. Elworm's at 3 minutes. Let's see. Unknown's at 3 minutes as well. So this was a little bit of a... Yes, yes, you can't use PayPal or Apple Pay or any of those for pre-orders. That is correct. Only for whatever they have in stock. The first partner pack, I believe, is a plush pin and some promo cards, I believe. Some people are still hitting. It's nice to see that some people are at least hitting some packs, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, the Neo cards, the Neo stamped, those are pretty cool. I saw those and I wanted to click on it, but it was like right as we got aired out, so I wasn't able to. We got Cotsworld Cards in the chat. A member says, "How we doing? Is this a UK exclusive?" So you missed. I don't know if it's. I haven't heard if it's out of stock for the UK. UK got Surging Sparks Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. And then here on the US Canada side, we got Black Bolt and White Flare. Right now, there's still some Paradox Rift packs on the US side still in stock. Yeah, that's what dropped earlier. I like I said, I haven't heard if the UK is out of stock yet. We don't have a lot of UK members in here. I would expect if you're queuing up now, you might be a little late. The promo cards for those first partner packs they look like Neo Celebrations cards with the starters on them. Lucius Vic says, I'm never going to get a PC ETB. You will get a PC ETB. You just need to be here on a day where it's like a launch for a new set. It's usually in the window of like... It's hard because you got to like be able to be ready. But those are the days when the queues last, like the product stays in stock for hours. That's your best chance. It may be hard to hit one of these little restocks of an older set. But if you get in here for a new drop, like the Ascended Heroes drop was in stock for a long time. That's your best chance, is to try to target new drops. So around 70 days before the release, once we know when the release date is about when the pre-orders go live. Give or take, it just depends. For those of you guys that are just joining, if you're a little late now, looks like there was Black Bolt, White Flare, PC ETB bundles on the US and Canada side, and Surging Sparks PC ETBs on the UK side. It looks like most is out of stock, with the exception of maybe some Paradox Rift loose packs. So it looks like... we may be slowing down here. Yeah, I don't think they're going to add more today. It is still possible, but not very likely. I think it's just Paradox Rift packs now, at least on the US side. GSX Rob says, I'm in, but I think I'm going to pass on the Paradox packs. Totally understandable. It happens. Oh, the promo didn't work. Okay. Fur Hunter says, I got the 3 illustration promos in the mail from the last drop. And the all 10 quality. Is this what everyone gets, or is there bad prints? I don't know what the gem rate is on those promos. You could check it out. You could look up what the gem rate is. I don't know off the top of my head. You think they found product in warehouses, or did they just print some? No, I don't. These are just restocks, I think. I don't think this is a reprint. A lot of the times they have, so there's canceled orders, there's people who don't pay, maybe they canceled on bots. So then they have, as far as like the Black Bolt White Flare, that would be my guess. And then they also have to save some in stock for like, you know, maybe a damaged shipments, stuff gets damaged or lost. And so they have to have some, and then they wait long enough and then they resell it. So, I don't think it was a reprint. It seems like a restock. It didn't last too long either. Let's see. Loose packs. I think it's loose packs for, Paradox. Yeah, unknown. They are out of stock. The only thing in stock on the US side right now, I believe, are Paradox Rift packs. Saros, yeah, 8 minutes left. Don't even know if I want Paradox Rift. Hey, this is what happens sometimes. You got to try for all the drops. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you don't hit on stuff that you like. It happens. I didn't hit either. It was my own fault. I got error 17'd. So, it was my own fault. The purchase limit for the Paradox Rift packs is 6, I believe. I was able to add 6 to my cart before I got errored out. So I was navigating around the site too quickly. Let's see, what's the Jodo First Partner pack comes with booster packs. I didn't think it was packs. I thought it was just a pin, a plush, and the promo cards, I believe. Not positive. Fur Hunter says, when I added my PSA sub, I barely looked and saw the Pika was like 150 plus and the other 2 were low, but trying for a sequential set for all 3. Oh, the sequential could be cool. I like that. Oh, Jalen Christian. Wife calls, so I answer the call so I don't die later. Resets my queue. Oh, well, I can get Rift packs whenever. Yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah. Apple Pay has been an option. I guess I don't really... When I was hitting on mobile, it was always for pre-order, so I wasn't seeing that Apple Pay option. It's good to know. Okay, it does say 2 booster packs. Okay, sorry, I was missing that. On my side, I was not seeing where it said booster packs. That's why people were saying Evolving Skies. That would be cool. Just know that those packs do vary sometimes. Sometimes they show an older pack, and that's not what actually is in there. Lance Hank says, GG's, never phase, you the GOAT. No, you're the GOAT. Lance, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you to all of you guys who supported the channel and came in here on this stream. If you did or didn't hit, if you're subscribed or not subscribed, I greatly appreciate the support. But if you're in here, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button, see? I would greatly appreciate that. We do post every single day. We're actually getting ready to record our latest video here shortly, right after this drop. What is everyone's thoughts on UK-US sharing queues now? Is that true? Is that true? Why would they queue everyone together for different websites when they won't ship? Nonstop DRE, you're a little late to the game, but everything is pretty much out of stock except for Paradox Rift loose packs. We did see Black Bolt and White Flare Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes on the US and Canada side. On the UK side, we saw Surging Sparks Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. Yeah, I that's the first I'm hearing about the queues being together. I think they're different. Yeah, and UK won't ship here, and US won't ship to the UK and stuff like that. So I believe it's different. If it's combined, that's news to me. Let's see what else. GMAX says he was able to get ETBs and Paradox Rift packs, not advertising them, but since signing up. Okay, this is according to Greg, guys. Since signing up at Poké Notify, I haven't missed a Pokemon Center drop. That's what I use. I use Poké Notify as well. I know sometimes it could be maybe a sore subject for some people. That's not coming from me. That's coming from Greg. But yeah, that's what I use. Once again, the super chat coming from no name. I'm sorry, it's not showing your name. But thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, wise guy. Nyak, nyak, nyak. I guess we have to do it. Hot Chili Dave says, you think Black Bolt and White Flare PC ETB worth holding? Trying to buy the Umbreon alt art. Yeah, I'm holding my Black Bolt and White Flare PC ETBs that I have. They're not performing the best overall right now, and they're probably going to take a little bit of a dip right now with the price with the restock that just happened. So, but yeah, I'm holding mine a little bit more long term. Poke Notify is not free; it is a paid subscription. Cotsworld says, so I accidentally queued last week on the US for Ascended Heroes. Couldn't check out as you're in the UK. Went back to Google, got the UK site, let me straight in and purchased, so got lucky. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Imagine they release blister packs an hour later for Ascended Heroes. Definitely possible. I don't think it's very likely. Usually when they do these drops, in the past, it's been all it's been. Otherwise, they would start with the Ascended Heroes. It's what we've seen. However, everything is possible. Yeah, people are chiming in with other alternatives for notifications. That's totally fine if you guys want to. It's fine. I use Poke Notify. I'm happy with it. But yeah, no worries. No worries. Jalen Christian, thank you so much. Thank you. If you guys are just joining, it looks like this Pokemon Center queue is winding down. We're probably going to end the stream here shortly, just because everything is pretty much sold out now. Appreciate you guys, by the way. You guys are far too kind, far too kind. Paradox Rift, I think, may still be in stock. I don't know if it's out of stock quite yet. But everything else looks like is done. As far as the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. Sorry, Rusty Shackleford, you were a little late to the game. We've been live for an hour and 8 minutes now, almost. So you're a little late to the game, unfortunately. If you hit on one of these drops, congratulations. And even if you didn't, thank you so much for supporting the stream. Just as a brief summary, if you guys are just joining. Yeah, I worked nights and just woke up. Sorry, Rusty, that's rough. The drop was earlier than normal. UK is still in stock. Okay. So UK might still be in stock for Surging Sparks Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. On the US and Canada side, we saw Black Bolt and White Flare Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. So, I believe the starter promos are out of stock. And yes, Cotsworld, we will be, I was sitting down getting ready to record the video. I think we're going to talk about what I'm buying for the month of December, I think is going to be today's video. He's a bearded guy with Magikarp hat for my notifications. Haven't had a sleepless night yet. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for the kind words. I think we're going to end it there because things are winding down. I guess UK is still in stock. Can we get some carps in the chat for all of the new members, everyone who has supported the channel? Thank you so much. Consider, if you guys are in here, consider liking the video, considering subscribing with notifications on. Thank you, Jay Foley. Thank you for being in here. Feezy. Thank you to all of you guys who have been supporting the channel. Yes, nice Sleep Token fans in here. You guys are so cool. Automatically jump into your live sessions after I get into the Pokemon Center queues, but now that you're a Niners fan, it makes it all better. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, carps in the chat for everyone. If you guys are just joining, unfortunately, we're winding down here. I do have some work to do. I got to go do some stuff with my Temu carp. I like that. I like the Temu carp. But yeah, if you are not a member, and you want to become a member, we are doing a members only giveaway for the month of December. Probably within the next few days, I'll announce that a little bit more officially. So thank you to everybody. If you became a member, if you were one of the gifted members, you'll automatically be entered for the month of December for the giveaway. I don't want to talk football as a Steelers fan. Yeah, hey, I got no hate against any other teams, but that might be a little rough. Rusty, I do apologize. Phantasmal Flames UPC not being at Costco. I was surprised. That rumor floating around seemed like that was going to happen. Inep's a Patriots fan. Hey, that's okay. A lot of my family is from New England area, so yeah. It's been roughly everything out of stock. Go back to work. Oh, we got another member, Mike Drop, becoming a Magikarp member right before we're about to end off the stream. The Rocket UPC did release. I think GameStop was charging a lot for it. Can we get some carps in the chat for Mic Drop? Thank you so much for supporting the channel. You will be entered into that giveaway as well. So thank you so much. I got to go record my video for the day. If you're new to the channel, maybe check out some other videos, because we do post a video every single day. For over a year now, we have had a video go up every single day. And on days like this where we live stream or do shorts, we have sometimes 2 to 3 videos a day. So thank you so much for the support. Thank you to the members. Thank you for the supers. Everything. You guys are absolute legends. We will try to go live for some more Pokemon Center drops in the future. I think UK still in stock for the Surging. I think UK might still be in stock. I haven't heard that it's out of stock for the UK yet. So if you're on the UK side, good luck in the queue. Unfortunately, I have some work I have to do, so I have to go. But yes, Carps in the chat. Thank you to everyone. You guys are absolute legends. Surging is out. Okay, Surging might be out. Sorry. But I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. And remember, it was never a phase.